Tonight, News 9 investigates on the search for Maura Murray. 20 years ago this week, the college student from Massachusetts crashed her car on Route 112 in Haverhill, never to be seen again.
This afternoon, authorities releasing this new age progression photo of what Maura might look like today. The mystery surrounding her disappearance continues to be an obsession for cyber sleuths and podcasters.
But as News 9 investigates, Amy Covino shows us, for the Murray family, not knowing what happened to Maura is a decades-long source of heartbreak and of frustration.
If anybody saw her, call us,
Maura's father, Fred Murray, in 2004. The tree and the blue ribbon are gone, but the sharp bend on Route 112 is unchanged. It's here Maura crashed her 1996 Saturn. 7:27 is the first call to police by a woman.
She said she was shaken up. I couldn't see any blood on her face. And she was shaking like this. I says, okay, I'm going to go call the police.
School bus driver Butch Atwood died in 2009.
There are people out there that they have no training, no background, no experience doing this type of investigation, and yet they think they do, and they bother people, they trespass on property.
Lewis Black is now working with the Murray family, bringing fresh eyes to the case and decades of investigative experience, both as a police chief and now as a private investigator. The intense public interest is complicated for the family and for investigators.
That's what fuels us, is the love and support that we've received from so many people from all over the world.
Julie Murray is Maura's older sister by 2 years. She is her champion, navigating the rumor mill, media exposure, and pressing investigators to pursue leads. The family spokesperson launched a first-person podcast this week.
Who better to tell her story than me and the people that knew and loved her?
The Murray family admits to frustration over the years with New Hampshire investigators, but says things have improved recently.
There are still regular tips being reported to the state police and attorney general hotlines. So it is a case that is getting regular attention, that's getting regular work on it.
Summer 2022, a large-scale search of the woods on both sides of Route 112 in Haverhill. 2021, another dead end. Bone fragments found at Loon Mountain determined not to be Maura. April 2019, a house close to the crash scene is searched. The concrete in the basement cracked open with jackhammers. Another dead end.
I can tell you that no evidence was found in connection with that case.
This one hurts because I thought we finally had it.
News 9 Investigates obtained the most recent court filing from last year. It includes analysis from collision experts and photos not seen before of the car. The report states it can't conclude if Maura was the only one in the vehicle. The analysis states the front-end damage likely was not from a tree and can't determine what caused the windshield damage. The report concludes the crash happened at a low speed and Maura was likely not injured.
They haven't allowed even my family in recent years to view the car, which is now down at State Police headquarters in Concord.
A 9-page inventory of items inside the locked black Saturn gives a snapshot of Maura's life at the time. College textbooks, a U2 cassette tape, sweatpants, shampoo, a travel toothbrush, a box of wine that a receipt shows she purchased the afternoon of her disappearance. Photographs in 2023 court documents highlight the wine and stains on the roof inside the car that an analyst notes is not blood. Julie says a rusty knife found on a property a mile from the crash was given to her father, and cadaver dogs hit on that same property. It's the only tangible evidence the family has ever received.
That just gives me pause. I'd put it that way. I don't really know what to make of it. I don't know what law enforcement knows. I don't know what I don't know. But that has always been something that I've flagged in my mind.
A vigil for the 20th anniversary is being held tomorrow night at 7:30 at the Mountain Lakes Lodge in Woodsville. News 9 has learned an assistant attorney general will attend, something that's never happened before. The public is invited. Amy Covino, News 9 Investigates.